Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Florida Holidays podcast. My name's Abby, and I am joined by my lovely co-host Zara.
Hello.
Hello. I feel like I start these vlogs in the exact same way.
And then I say hello.
I know. We're going to work on that, guys.
We're going to switch it up.
We're going to try and switch it up. It could be a disaster.
Shall I do
Watch
the
this
intro
space.
and you do the outro?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's too much change.
So, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about all of the inclusions that come with your Disney Magic tickets, because it is not just your entrance into 4 Disney theme parks. It is a lot more than that. So we want to make sure that everybody is getting the absolute most out of their tickets, so you can get the most out of your holiday and enjoy all of the free fun that comes alongside your main theme park entry.
Absolutely. So where are we going to start? Do you want to start with water parks? I guess they're probably the biggest.
Well, I was just going to kick off with a real quick note at the top of the episode, just to say, yes, it includes your entrance to the 4 main theme parks. So you've got Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Epcot. And it is unlimited entry, and you can park hop.
Yes, don't forget the park hop, because that is a massive benefit for us buying our tickets in the UK in advance. Not only are they so much cheaper than purchasing them when you get there.
Yes.
If you purchase them when you get there, park hopping is not included.
That's mad, isn't it?
You can upgrade your ticket to include park hop. But it's a real big extra charge, I think.
Yes. And the tickets are expensive. If you buy them on the gate there, they're expensive. You don't get the perks.
Yeah.
For me, it's just not worth it.
No.
Even if you think, I'm not going to use a whole 7 days or 14 days, it still works out cheaper to buy your tickets before you travel.
They're incredible value. Let's not get away from the fact that we do know that the tickets
expensive.
are pricey. They're expensive. No one is denying that. Yeah. But value-wise, when you compare it to what people outside of the UK are paying, it's amazing value.
It is, yeah.
Whilst we get there expensive.
Yeah. So you were going to hit on the water parks.
Yeah.
So there are 2 Disney water parks. You've got Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon. They are very different vibes. Yeah. Blizzard Beach, as you might guess, is sort of snowy themed. They've got the ski lift that will take you up to the top of Summit Plummet.
It gives me the EBGBs just thinking about it.
Full disclosure, I'm not really a water park person. I will go and I will sit and I'll have a little, puddle down the lazy river, and that's about it for me.
But there is still a beach at Blizzard Beach, isn't there? Even though we're in a snow-covered mountain. Yes. There is still
Disney,
a beach.
Of course, Disney magic, of course.
Yeah, of course there is. So don't go to Blizzard Beach. I think there's not a beach, because there is. You will feel the sand between your toes.
Oh, and it's so lovely. And then there's Typhoon Lagoon. So this is probably the one that people might be more familiar with, that iconic image of the shipwreck perched upon the thing. So they will both be open over summer 26.
Yeah.
And entrance to those is included in your Disney Magic ticket. So if you're fancying a little bit of a chilled out morning, or you still want to stay in that Disney bubble, but you don't want to be on thrill rides and things, we really like a water park day. Having just said I'm not a huge fan, but I like it to go and relax.
You like the downtime side of it, yeah. And
you've given some really good advice previously. Actually, I remembered you said to go to the water parks of the morning.
Yes, definitely, because it depends. It's all time of year dependent, isn't it? But if you go in the morning, first of all, you are going to have, if you get there early, you've got a really good chance of getting a really nice, very much like if you were to be on a Mediterranean holiday and you've got to get up early to sort of get you some bed. There's definitely a little bit of an element of that in the Disney water parks. If you want that primo spot where you are in the sand, but you're not far from the wave pool, and you're not far from the restaurants where you can get your bucket, your sand pail of ice cream and things like that. Dreamy. Like those primo spots, it is better to go in the morning, I think.
Yes.
And then of course, sometimes throughout the summer, if the weather starts to build in the afternoon, any sign of lightning in the area, and those attractions are going to be closed.
Yeah.
So definitely, I would always say head there in the morning. The showers, you can get washed and changed. Typhoon Lagoon, you're not too far from Disney Springs, so you can still have that down day. Maybe get yourself showered and changed at the park, head across to Disney Springs, and carry on with your day.
Love that.
So I think try and get there early. It would be. It's just the way we prefer to.
Yeah, I think it's great advice. Yeah, before it gets too hot for the littles as well. Even if the weather stays fine. Yeah. Obviously the heat does get quite intense.
Yeah. Absolutely.
As the day goes on. So get in there before everybody gets too hot and cranky. And I think going in the morning is a really good tip.
Yeah, definitely. The parks don't just check the opening hours, because as well I think the water parks. It might be different in the summer, but I think average they probably open at around 10 a.m.
Yeah,
which
I think so.
In Disney terms, in Disney theme park days, is a
lie-in.
little bit of a lie-in. So straight away you're onto a winner. Check the park hours. And then also you've mentioned there that the parks are open, both water parks are open. Mm-hmm. And it's just worth pointing that out because they very often alternate, particularly in the winter, in the quieter season. Yes. Autumn, winter, early spring, it tends to be one or the other.
Yeah, they sort of shut them down for a little bit of they do. A tidy up and a bit of a facelift.
Well, they're always in tip-top shape.
Absolutely,
because they alternate it. So one's always getting a refurb, but to sort of emit against them crowd levels and things like that, they've got both open, haven't they, in the summer?
Yeah.
And then the other thing about the water parks, restaurant-wise, you've got some really, really great quick serve restaurants. Typical park food, isn't it?
Yeah, like grab and go
Chicken
food.
Tenders, grab and go. I mentioned it earlier on. It's a bit legendary at Typhoon Lagoon. Is the sand pail of ice cream that you can get? That's like a whole thing at Typhoon Lagoon.
Yeah.
Things like the kids, if they want their hair braided and things like that they do all of that, don't they?
Yeah.
And the little temporary Disney tattoos, that sort of thing. So there's a lot of little booths that you can sort of have a mooch around.
Yeah, and it's just popped into my head as well at Blizzard Beach. Obviously, that's sort of snowy themed as well. They do have nods to Frozen, don't they?
Yes.
I don't know what they're called. They're like they're not little Olafs, but they're like the little snowbally things. What are they called?
I don't know.
No idea.
Thanks for leading us down that hole, Zara.
Cut that bit. But there are nods to Frozen there, so you still do get that.
Oh, you still get the characters. You still get the characters. The characters. Some characters will visit the water parks as well, so you're still going to see characters on that day. But I think as well, it's worth, Typhoon Lagoon in particular, it's really beautiful. So there's a lot of little windy paths, and so it really is worth maybe just, I know we're having a down day, a restful day, but definitely get out and about and explore the parks, because the nature in the parks as well is really, really beautiful.
It's
so
lovely.
Definitely make the time to do that, I think. And then if anyone forgets anything, you would like to think you wouldn't forget anything, but when you're going for
Life
a water
happens.
park day, but I've definitely got, probably not surprised by this, guys, but I have got to a water park and forgot, I don't know, like the kids' swimming goggles or something like that.
Yes.
I've never got to the point where I forgot our swimming costumes. I've never been that bad. But if there are any little bits and pieces that you forgot, your sunscreen or you've run out of sun cream or whatever, there's shops there that cater for everything sort of water park related.
Really good point, yeah.
You're not going to go amiss.
Yeah.
And you can, all the beach towels and everything are there for you to use as well.
Very good point.
Yeah.
Moving on from water parks, miniature golf. This is something that people are like, I feel like unless you know, you really don't know.
Yeah, and this is a massive benefit.
It is, it's huge.
Disney don't talk about it enough, I don't think.
No. And before we go into the details on the mini golf, we've got the mini golf queen of our team. We went for team mini golf. You were legendary.
I won. Did I get 2 hole-in-ones or 3?
Yeah, you did 2, yeah.
2. Yeah, hidden talents.
So we love a little bit of mini golf, actually. Me and my husband, wherever we go, that's always something that we've just got on with.
You see,
yeah, it's fun
to do, must do.
Yeah, and there are actually 2 mini golf courses at Walt Disney World, which again might surprise some people, and it's included in the cost of your ticket. So it's 1 round per person per day is included in the cost of your Disney Magic ticket. There's 2 themes to the golf courses. One is Winter Summerland, and the second one is Fantasia Gardens. Yeah. So the theming of those sort of sits within the name. Fantasia Gardens is near Hollywood Studios, near the Swan and Dolphin resorts, and it's got a lot of nods to the Fantasia film, like the hippos in the tutus and the dancing broomsticks and things. So that's a lot of like classic theming. And then Winter Summerland is...
There's 2 courses, isn't there, on that one?
There is, yeah.
So because you've got 1 visit per person per day, you can definitely do that more than once and have a different experience. So if you do the 1 course, is that right?
Yeah. Yes.
If you do 1 course, it's the sort of winter theme, and then you do the other and you've got the summer theme.
Yeah. So I was just reading the little backstory behind that. Apparently it was when Santa was flying over Florida and he noticed that there was snow. So he named it like Winter Summerland, and he decided the only thing was missing was a miniature golf course.
Good to know.
And the miniature golf courses are 18 holes as well. So it's not just like a quick little, pitch and put. You can make like a thing of it.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of fun, isn't it? Again, something that people would never think is going to be included.
Yeah, definitely. And it can be expensive now to do some of these sort of, pirates type golf courses and stuff like that you find on iDrive or in Kissimmee on the 192 or what have you.
And you've literally got it for free every day if you want.
Yeah,
I love that.
And it's a great way to just spend a couple of hours, maybe you've got a nice dining reservation or something on the evening, and, you just want, or you don't want to do a night in the theme parks, but you still want a bit of something to occupy your evening.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to spend a couple of hours, isn't it?
A bit of downtime,
Yeah.
I like that. ESPN Wide World of Sports. You're going to be the pro on this.
Well, yeah. So I wouldn't say that I'm the pro, but I think just to give you a little bit of a backstory, we do attend ESPN every year for the dance and cheerleading world championships. So I'm sort of, that's the only time really I've experienced ESPN.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's free parking. That's something else as well. I think that we didn't point out about the water parks is that is free parking as well.
Yeah.
So again, free parking at ESPN. So it's basically there's a basketball. No, there's not. Baseball court. Soccer pitches, American football pitches.
There's a big stadium.
There's indoor, there's outdoor stadiums.
Yeah.
So it is basically everything for the sporting fanatic.
Yeah.
Unless you are a real hardcore sports fan, and you're going to see a game, I would definitely check out what's on whilst you're there. Mm-hmm. With regards to soccer games or things like that. But I think what ESPN is more well known for is out-of-season training.
Yes.
Now, I'm really talking about, this is not an area of expertise for me, but a lot of big sports clubs, they use it as their, fall training grounds or spring training grounds or things like that.
When I worked there, the Atlanta Braves used to go.
Yes.
I don't know what sport that is, but that's the name that I remember.
Yeah, I can't help you with an answer to that. But what I would say is, if you are a sports fan, maybe you're a baseball fan, you're an American football fan, definitely check out that out-of-season training, because you can go and watch whatever team it is that you're supporting. You can go and watch them train and things like that. It's a really, really good opportunity to get signatures, photos, and things like that. Otherwise, I think that's probably the main reason that you would go, unless you were going to watch a ticketed sport event.
Yeah.
That's probably the main reason that you would go. Yeah. Once you're there is gift shops there. So they sort of sell Disney merch, but it's with more of a sports twist on it. Yeah. There's a restaurant there. So again, there's a grab and go. They sell things, salads, sandwiches, the normal chicken tenders, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But if you are a sports enthusiast and this sort of thing interests you, it's definitely worth, going and having a look. You can go in and see all of the football fields, the baseball courts and that sort of thing. So I would definitely check that out if you are a sports enthusiast. If you're not, there's probably not that much there to see and do. But if you are, it is worth a walk around for sure.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't think I've ever been, I don't think.
Yeah, when we go, it's obviously full of hundreds of parents, dance teams, you know, cheerleaders. They have the food trucks out. But we're going specifically to attend that event, to attend that competition. So it is a whole vibe then. Yeah. But outside of an event, it is probably
a bit
quiet.
quieter. Yeah.
But it's worth having a mooch round for sports enthusiasts, definitely.
That's a good idea. Nice to keep on the radar, like you say, to keep your eye on like sort of out of season training and things like that.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that.
Because a lot of big teams, you'd have to do your research on that.
Yeah.
And maybe we should have done that before this. But just definitely check it out because there's a lot of out of season training and some really good photo ops and signatures and things like that.
Nice. Speaking of photo ops, that takes us really nicely onto Memory Maker.
Yeah.
Which is also included in the cost of your Disney Magic ticket. So a lot of people will know the old photo pass system. You'll see photographers sort of dotted around the Disney theme parks with their cameras and things, and they will take real gorgeous professional pictures. Sometimes they'll like magic Tinkerbell into your hand or, all sorts of fun things. And all of these digital downloads are available to you on your Memory Maker, which is included with your ticket.
Yes. And just to point out on that and what a saving this is, if you were to buy that Memory Maker, it is like $200.
$210, yeah.
Yeah. So like it's a massive saving. It means that nobody is no one's missing out of any of your photos. Yeah. As Zara said, they do the magic shots, but they're all located in the prime spots as well.
Beautiful, yeah.
So you're never going to beat those photos. The photographers know exactly where the best photo ops are. Yeah. And they're all included. Yeah. And ride photos as well. That's a good one that you get with your Memory Maker. Yeah. So don't forget all of those horrific
candid shots
with
if like your hitchhiking ghosts.
Hitchhiking ghost, yeah. You can do the glam bar on Hollywood Tower. So they've started to develop it more now. So you've got like little videos and things like that. They can film you doing the Wicked shot when you're riding Tron. Yeah. All of that they capture and they just appear on your app. Basically, perfect. And then you can just get them printed off. Brilliant value. Yeah,
I love that. A lot of good tips there as well. I could just imagine you like doing your thing and it
was a thing on TikTok though, wasn't it? As you come out of you took off on Tron. Yeah. Everybody, you had to do the. Was it Frozen or was it Wicked? You had to do. I don't know. I think we did Wicked.
Not sure. Yeah. I'm going to try and get Alex to do something.
Yeah. Or you have to do like the princess pose on Space Mountain and stuff like that. But all your ride photos are included,
whether you like them or not, because they're not always cute.
Oh no, they're not. No,
I think rest in peace, dinosaur. But that's got to be like the worst ride shot ever. Yeah, everybody's terrified of this thing coming at you. Not technically an inclusion in your ticket, but we're going to talk about Disney Springs.
Yeah, because it's something that you can go whether you've got a ticket or whether you've not got a ticket. Yeah. It's a free. It's a good way to spend a few hours for free. Yeah. Well, to get there, to
it's
get
not
in.
Free once we get there.
You're probably going to spend more money than you wanted to when you get to Disney Springs, but there's definitely not an entry.
No, you don't have to have a ticket. You don't have to pay to get in.
No.
So Disney Springs used to be downtown Disney. It's not been that for a very long time, but it's sort of the shopping, dining, entertainment district. You could spend a whole day there now.
Oh, yeah, easily.
And like you say, it's free to get in, but your wallet might be feeling it when you leave. Mine is anyway.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's obviously you've got a lot of different stores. You've got Disney, you've got the World of Disney, so that's obviously the biggest Disney store in the world.
In the world, yeah.
Hence the name, I guess. So you've got a lot of Disney stores. You've got Lego. You've got a lot of independent stores as well now.
Yeah.
A lot of local Floridian businesses, so you're sort of supporting local businesses as well.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of things that are influencer famous.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, you've got Gideon's. You've got the Ganachery.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot of sort of influencer-led things as well.
Yeah.
You've got Zara, you've got Pandora, you've got Kendra Scott, you've got a lot. Anthropology is one that we really like to have a mooch round.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of a mix of different things.
Oh, absolutely.
One of our favourites is the Bows Candle Shop.
Oh, okay.
And that is where you can buy candles, or you can buy fragrance oils, or you can buy room spray. But that is where you can buy all of your theme park, attraction, or hotel.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Inspired smells.
Oh.
So
yacht club.
that's where you'll buy
club every time.
So you'll buy, you can get Yacht Club, you can get, pirate water that smells like Pirates of the Caribbean ride. You can get Clover World, which smells like Pandora. So that is always we have to stop there.
That's a lovely tip.
Whenever we go to Disney Springs.
We always stop at Basin and do the hand washing and the scrubs.
Yeah.
Like, why are we so obsessed with hand scrubs?
I don't know. But
everybody lining up to use this scrub and then wash your hands.
I love the lip balm from Basin. That is my go-to. I have to stock up on that whenever we go. What else is there to say about Disney Springs?
There's the entertainment as well. So you've got Cirque du Soleil, which is there.
Cinema.
The cinema. There's bowling. There's House of Blues.
Yeah.
And then they have what's it called? The bandstand bit where they have sometimes live music and things.
They have some really good stuff on there. They have a lot of and again, I like it because it's a lot of local artists.
Yes.
So like sometimes if you go in the day, you'll have you'll have some local dance troupes performing on there. To some really big names that perform there of an evening. It's like a real vibe, like everyone's up and singing and dancing. A little bit similar to the America Pavilion, actually, at Epcot.
Yes, yeah.
It's that sort of vibe, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you definitely want to allow for a couple of hours around Disney Springs easily because you've got some of those like big ticketed restaurants as well.
Yes. Absolutely.
Disney Springs, you've got the Boathouse, you've got Chef Art Smith's Homecoming, you've got a lot of again, really popular restaurants that you're going to want to try and get a reservation for.
Yeah, definitely.
You've got the Amphicar.
Yes.
So that's right next door to the Boathouse. So that's half. It's a motor car, and you sort of go down into the lake.
Yeah.
And then it turns into a boat, and you sort of go around on this little car boat, Amphicar.
And there's what's the balloon thing? What's the balloon called?
Flight of. Something. Fantasy of Flight.
I'm gonna say yeah. Again, more research needed.
Well, things just these things just escape my brain these days. But I'm sure it's Fantasy of Flight.
Yeah, it's like a tethered hot air balloon almost, isn't it? Where you go up over Disney Springs. I was going to mention the Disney Christmas store.
Yes,
365 days a year. Yeah. It is a Christmas store year round.
Yeah.
It's like, I think you've said before, it's like a tradition every year.
Yeah,
You'll go and get like
for a lot of people, getting a new Christmas bauble every year.
Yeah.
Well, whenever on every visit.
Yeah.
And then I think another nice little thing that you can do as well. You've got the little boat. So from Disney Springs, you can get the boat to Old Key West Resort. You can get the little boat to Saratoga Springs. Yeah. So that's not a nice way to spend a little bit of time as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they do some nice margaritas in Disney Springs. You've got Ghirardelli's. They do the best ice cream sundaes. So there's definitely go hungry is one of the things I would say. Because there's a lot of things to sample.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Yeah, I love that. Did we want to talk briefly about the BoardWalk as well?
Yeah, I think so. It's one of my favourite places. Have you ever wandered around the BoardWalk?
I have. It's been a very, very, very long time.
Yeah.
So I feel a bit rusty on it.
Yeah. So the way we tend to visit the BoardWalk is, I like to do things in threes, but it just breaks up the Epcot day sometimes.
Yes, absolutely.
So you can exit via World Showcase. It's called the International Gateway. So when you exit through the International Gateway,
which is near France.
It's in between England and France.
Yeah.
You're challenging me.
Sorry.
Sorry, but yeah, it's between France and England.
Yes.
So you definitely exit there.
Yeah.
And then you will see Yacht and Beach Club there. Again, if you want to do a bit of resort hopping, you can. You've got Yacht and Beach Club there. But then if you veer around to the left, you've got the BoardWalk.
Yeah.
So on the BoardWalk, it's a great excuse to have a wander around the hotel. But you've got... You've now got the bake shop now.
Yes,
so
that was big news when that opened.
So they were building that for such a long time. But so you've got the bakehouse there.
Yeah.
But basically, of an evening, it's a early 1900s typical American seaside boardwalk.
It's very pretty.
Is basically what it is.
It's got like all the sort of wooden inspired buildings, and they string it up with like little lights.
Yeah,
don't they?
exactly.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, exactly that. And then of an evening, you've got a lot of like boardwalk performers. So you've got magicians, you've got acrobats, you've got things like that. So there's a lot of little entertainment bits and pieces that you can wander around and see of an evening. They've got some really nice little huts as well. Like you can get fried mozzarella sticks, and they do pizza slices, corn dogs, that sort of thing.
Nice.
There's a really nice art gallery. So BoardWalk is nice again if you want to escape the park.
Yeah.
Everyone is completely welcome to wander around there, and then you can wander all the way around. You got past the Yacht and Beach Club, and then continue your Epcot day going back into the international via the International Gateway.
Nice. That's beautiful. Yeah, I've not been to the BoardWalk for a very, very long time. So, like you say, nice way to break up your Epcot day. So I might take your advice on that.
Yeah, and you can actually get across to Hollywood Studios as well from there.
Yeah.
So you can get on the Friendship boat, you can walk. It's about a 15-20 minute walk from the BoardWalk to Hollywood Studios. So again, if you want to just park hop, because
make the most of that park hopping.
You can definitely make good use of park hopping between Epcot and Hollywood.
Yeah.
Or you can try the Skyliner. If you're not on a Skyliner loop, but you fancy... you want to experience the Skyliner.
Yeah, for sure.
Exit via the International Gateway, hop on the Skyliner. That will take you, again, to other resorts, Caribbean Beach, Pop, or it will take you straight through to Hollywood Studios. So even if you're not on one of those Skyliner hotels, it's a good way to experience the Skyliner.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we've touched on everything. I think we just wanted to make sure that everybody knew all of the things that are included.
It's not just the four biggies, is it? It's a lot more besides.
Yeah.
And they are expensive, so we just want to make sure everyone gets their money's worth.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I've been making the most of all of it. Thank you for joining us again on another episode of the podcast. We're on Spotify, YouTube, anywhere you get your podcasts. We're on your socials. And if you hit the subscribe button, you will never miss an episode. We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.